live in color.
I gotta be honest, I don't know when this cat got so interested in the Canadian Football League, but as soon as the stream went live, she had to show up. I'm not gonna explain it. Got very affectionate too. Welcome to another stupid sports show. I'm your host Jim B here on 106.9 Click FM, and strictly because of an outcry from one little quarter of the internet by one or two people, the Elks have responded. Trey Ford will be starting. He threw 3 touchdowns last week in what was a losing effort, but hey, 3 touchdowns, they don't usually get that much excitement for the Edmonton Elks anyway. And so tonight they have an opportunity, well, one for Trey Ford to prove himself that he's worthy of being the starting QB against McLeod Bethel Thompson, and 2, to get their first win of the season, although they have to do it against the Saskatchewan Roughriders, who have been having a pretty good season. I got to be honest, even when Shea Patterson has had to take over, it's been a seamless transition from quarterback to quarterback. She is never this loving. I do not know why. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Oh, man. Birmingham City trying to get back in the championship league. Best of luck to them. See, we got Logan, MKI, William, and Luke. Oh, William, whatever happens in the first week of the preseason, I apologize in advance. Just know that. For whatever state our line might be in, for whatever may occur in that game, I'm apologizing in advance. All right. And now it all counts from here on out. Good to hear, good to hear. Let's see, it looks like the FanDuel odds are being given to the Roughriders at minus 4.5, the over-under of 48.5. And, those are nice to know, I hear you say, but what are we really here for? I know what you're really here for, and that is the bingo. All right, there's the link in the chat. If you're new to this, by the way, hello. I know this looks a little weird, but let me explain. Sometimes the games aren't that entertaining, and to keep ourselves sane, we have decided to play bingo. Now, I'm going to put up the list of spaces that we're going to have for tonight so you get an idea of what we're playing with. And if you're interested, click on the link that's in chat, grab a bingo card, play along. Let's see how ridiculous or just simple this game gets. I understand. Saturday night, probably every corner of the internet is popping one way or another. And get down Logan for card number 17. There we go. Oh, and there are clowns in Regina, too. And I thought we only had to worry about the clowns when Montreal was doing their home games, and now they've gone out to Saskatchewan, too. Like, is that one of the most common ways to die in Canada? Is it like up there, being dumb and provoking the Moose, and then death by clowns, because by their appearances at the CFL football games, I have to say, we are lucky that Jacksonville stepped away from that clown thing when they did. Otherwise, I think they'd be much more terrifying and much more powerful. And I will just leave it at that. I guess we can start by, checking off. Oh, there it is. 10 minutes added to start time because game is on, wonderful CBS Sports Network here in the U.S., which means we can experience it through the joy and glory that is CFL Plus, which is available for any international viewers if you stumbled in here for some reason and are wondering, why is an American guy streaming about Canadian football? Just like with all things related to this channel, I blame my chat, and I mean that in the best way. Yeah. I know, Logan. Jack Cohen as starter for Saskatchewan. If I remember correctly, sorry, this might end up being a double burn. Yeah. He did play for the Michigan Wolverines. So, yeah, I can imagine how the current QB contest for the Roughriders being Shea Patterson and Jack Cohen being a double burn right now. So, my sympathies to you, Logan. Logan is one of our Wisconsin born and bred boys. Big Wisconsin everything fan. And somehow he stays around, even for a channel with a Lions fan. Oh. Damn. I'm honest. The back of my head goal of figuring out which team I want to root for has been put aside tonight. Oh, we've got a potential winner from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Trisha Hart. She could win $1 million if we get a kick return for a touchdown. But anyway, I'm putting that aside for tonight. I'm kind of just rooting for Edmonton. It's embarrassing at this point. Let them get the one win. Come on. By the way, Logan, you know what else I learned? That there are actually three CFL teams that are just like the Packers. They're publicly owned, and that includes the Elks. So, they may not be lousy, but they may have gone up an estimation or two in my books, because if I hadn't mentioned before, one of the things that I love about the Packers is the fact that you all are owned by your fans, and essentially the town has held on to that team for so long. We, over here on this channel, Luke, I do not care when they win another game. I only care when they get to 99 losses. And then we begin our vigil, which hopefully only has to last for one night, which is watch the Sox until they get 100 losses. Or at least watch them to get their 100th loss, because I don't think I could take them for that long. All right, our kick is away. Got bobbled. And then a great burst of speed up the far side past the center line. It's a race. And holy crap, right on the kickoff, no flags, special teams touchdown. Congratulations, Trisha. You got your $1 million. damn, just like that, the Roughriders are up 6-0. Oh, oh my goodness. Give the credit for that touchdown to Mario Alford. Holy hell. And the point after attempt, it is true and through, and hell of a curve on it. And Elion Trentman also won an air fryer, so that's great. 101-yard return after dropping and mishandling the kickoff. Damn. I was wondering when we were going to get special teams touchdown again. It seemed like we were due. And yes, the only part of that Hall of Fame game that I watched was the kickoff, and it still feels weird. And I don't mean that in that way, just strange. I'm not used to it yet. Oh, this Thursday is going to be very weird, but at least we'll get to hear some familiar music again. All right, can the Elks respond? From the 14, they try the same path and then run into a gaggle of green right there. I think he got at least past 30. And here he is. Trey Ford. Yep, got to their own 33, and that is where Ford and company will try to respond to a very quick uppercut from the Roughriders. And the crowd coming alive in response again. Two in motion on the far side, and a great run up the middle. First down, Javon Leake. Just ripping up the interior. All right. And I was worried about the Elks on the ground. Maybe the Roughriders tighten up after this. I think they're going to try again, and they do. Gets about 6. All right. Okay, so Trey's a running QB because they just mentioned that he's going to have a spy on him. Second and 5, 2 in motion on the far side. They go out to block. Is it enough for Leak to get the first down on the swing pass? It is. And all right, a couple of first downs for the Elks. Yeah, they're replaying his 3 touchdowns from last week's game when they lost to the Ticats. All right, there's a late rusher, but he is able to complete over the middle to Hergy Mayala. Okay. No kidding. Warren Moon played for the Edmonton Elks. And now they've put in Dakota Prukop on the 2nd and 1. And he follows his defenders and falls forward. I think he got that first. Yep. He was able to fall to the marker. And yeah, this is a very different look than what I'm used to from the Edmonton Elks. And the fact that they're still able to run and they've made it to the Roughriders 43 now, okay, you've got my attention. Another late pass after they figure out all the trickery, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Gittins Jr., that late connection, and it was out of his reach. I'm not sure I want to call that any kind of wide open failure, because Trey was very definitely being rushed. I'm not sure if he was being rushed by the guy that I mentioned, but he definitely had some attention on him. All right, 2nd and 10. Definitely looking for a target. Has to run now. He's going to keep it, get the first down, and plenty more. Tiptoes along the sideline, finally out inside the 20. Wow. Man, I only hope. Damn, and they just put on a burst of speed, and Micah Johnson couldn't do anything to touch him. Great tackle on the line, though. And who is that after they get back? Oh, CJ Revis getting up there to clog up the middle. All right, 2nd and 8. They're down to the Roughriders 18. So, I mean, at least they can get a field goal if this is where they get stopped. Extra pressure coming off the side, and Mitchell might have lost his footing, might have been thrown too far, whatever. That is where this drive will stall out. Here comes the kicker. All right, Boris Beatty. .26-yard field goal. True and through. All right, well, at the very least, the Elks are not being shut out tonight. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. You put the Mario hat on him? But, dude, it's green uniforms. Why wouldn't you just put Luigi? All right. Let's see, is there anything that we can... Oh, yeah, well, we can check off that the defense officially did something. Technically. So if you have the defense did something question mark, yeah, mark that off on your card. Yeah, I should probably get the intro overlay gone. Hooray. Try to save that. And, well, we have no penalties so far either. Relatively quiet. I'm glad. And you may also notice if you have one of the yardage spaces, yeah, I kind of lowered my expectations for this game. Wait, what? That one didn't count for Trisha? What the fuck? That only counted for the. Oh, they got to be kidding me. Wow, a lot of pressure on that one. And the receiver gets drilled as soon as it's caught. Be 2nd and 3 coming up for the Roughriders. This is actually the first we've seen, I think, of the Roughriders offense this game, actually, because that drive just chewed the clock. Oh, and Hickson is going to be in running. A.J. Ouellette is still out for injury. And he dumped it off, and now they're just tearing up the far sidelines. Oh, all the patience, and Sean Bain Jr. makes them pay. First down, Roughriders. Whew. They're already in Edmonton territory. Looks like they got out around the 45. No, the 40. Down to the 40. High snap, but gathered in. Dixon gets to the 34. 2nd and short. Can't ask for much better than that. Oh, we did have a QB sneak on that last drive when the other QB came in, so we can check that off if you have that on your bingo cards. All right, officially 7:05 to go in the first. Patterson fires over the and oh, he could not hold on. A Joe, the rookie. Let's watch this again. He had a bit of the time, and I don't know. It seemed like he was just a little bit late. He had to reach a little bit more, and he couldn't finish bringing it in. He was trying to hold it to his chest, and he couldn't complete it. Oh my goodness, I think that one got deflected and the kick is missed. And folks, we have our first rouge of the night. Hey, even if we didn't get a bingo, we sure as hell got a rouge. All right, so, oh, damn. Sorry, just looking over the baseball scores right now because the game is on break, and my Brewers fans in chat, regarding today's game, the 6-4 loss against the Nationals is Savali usually this rough, or is this a recent thing? And yeah, the NL Central, the Cubs have climbed out of the cellar and put the Cincinnati Reds back at the bottom. Oh, what the hell? Sure, why not at this point? Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Um, I've been hearing a lot about that on social media. I gotta be honest. Um, I didn't hear about the CFL game in that night until it appeared on my social media, saying that the Lions were getting crushed, and then that oh, finally we get some distance, and Lewis with the catch for Edmonton, and oh, Ford is bent over. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, this is not good. Oh, he got punched in the balls. Oh, man. No, truly, Trey Ford just got punched in the balls by one of the defenders. Yep, and there he is over on the sidelines getting medical treatment. Holy shit, and McLeod Bethel Thompson's back in because Trey Ford got. Oh. The misdirection does not work. It's only a gain of 2 on the ground. And that's the only play they need. He's gone. Oh, we are a serious league, the CFL. Oh. All right, there's Gittins Jr. getting ready in the slot. Lewis off the bottom of the formation, and it's another off-target pass to his left. Caught that time, but only a gain of 2 on the reception by Mitchell. So, yay, we get another field goal attempt. All right. Come on, Mr. Boris Beatty. Make a believer out of us. 38 yards. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that one is through. No question about it. And the Elks now only trail by 2. Oh. We could have ourselves a very ridiculous game tonight, folks. And I have to tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I have badly needed one of these. Sorry, just because I haven't paid attention to the baseball standings in a while, I figure for some reason Garrett Crochet is still a White Sox player. Whatever. At this point, I am just waiting for the playoffs. It's interesting to see how things are just juggling around. Astros have Climbed up to the top of the AL West again, as it should be. And of course, it's going to be Yankees Orioles all the way until the end of the season, as it usually is in the AL East with Yankees and Orioles when they're both powerful teams. And usually the Yankees winning that battle. And okay, the Royals are now in second place in the AL Central. Okay. I mean, it would be kind of funny if Kansas City absolutely just went on a tear to end the season and won the AL Central, but is it more fun if they win the AL Central or get in as a wild card and then just randomly win the World Series? Because screw it. Kansas City has to do that every once in a while just to, kind of remind people. All right, here's Patterson again. And Gray all over that one. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now coming up for the Roughriders. Thought he had plenty. It was enough time, and the runner had run a clean route. Just Gray coming in there and swatting it away before the receiver can even get a handle on it. All right, they'll try spreading him out this time. Send two people in on the slot. Chasing Patterson out of the pocket. Has to crawl back across his body. And that is a 2 and out. As Keyshawn Johnson could not make the one-handed grab. Ooh. Oh, and in case I hadn't mentioned yet, BC Lions quarterback Vern Adams was injured in the game, but his injury is only a week-to-week thing, so... Oh, here comes the punt. And it bounces off of him, and it's still alive! Holy crap, I think it's Edmonton ball, but oh my goodness. Edmonton, why are you doing this? Who is that? Number 85. So that we can so we know we're asking the proper person. I don't even know. There isn't even a number 85 because I'm looking at the wrong list. Oh, Gavin Cobb. Oh, Gavin Cobb. Looks like that bounced just right off of you. You poor bastard. You know what? I am willing to mark that off as ball control. That definitely counts. Especially when he had more than enough room. The defender was definitely more than 5 yards away as well. All right. Yeah, I think it's about time that we get some actual stats up so that we can see how this game is looking so far. Oh, man, they're going to bring up Doug Flutie when talking about Trey Ford? Oh. Musical adaptation of the Odyssey. Hey, why not? It's public domain. Oh, hello, John Jay. Hope the day finds you well and with a minimum of sports pain. By the way, thank you for beating the Cubs. It'll be a handoff. Nice job cutting back inside. Bend forward for 7 yards. Meanwhile, yeah, Yankees beat Blue Jays 8-2, whatever. Royals and Tigers currently scoreless in the 5th. Meanwhile, Pirates are beating the Diamondbacks 1-0 in the top of the 4th. Okay. All right, 2nd and 4. Ford has plenty of time. He's going to launch it, and on the run down the sidelines, winning the race is number 84, Tevin Jones. Oh my goodness. A 93-yard touchdown reception, and the visiting team gets the first passing touchdown of the game. If you haven't, mark that off on your bingo cards. Holy crap. Great job by Tevin Jones getting behind the coverage. And Beatty nails the point after. Congratulations, Carol Watts. You got yourself 50,000 more rewards points. Oh, wait. Who did I put down for the special player spots? Oh, I put down Amelis and Gittins. No, I didn't put down Tevin Jones. Shoot. Oh, John Jay. I am simultaneously excited and terrified to hear about your lineup this week. Oh hell. Hey. The perils of not saving. Maybe this is what a generation of having auto save did to people, because like I came of age when computers were starting to get integrated into schools, and something we were always taught about in those computer classes was the importance of saving your work. And that was followed through with the reinforcement of the video games we played at the time, that hey, you had to save your progress. It wasn't going to be automatically tracked because they didn't have the room. Ouch. So who did it leave you with? All right, here comes the kickoff. And they're going to nail the returner at the 37. All right. I mean, it wasn't even the most beautiful looking throw from Trey Ford. It honestly looked like it. Honestly, looked for a moment like he was shot putting it. Oh, welcome back, MKI. By the way, we did get a rouge. It's a missed field goal and a big takedown of Hickson at the line. Brown dancing away from that tackle. Oh, yeah. Somebody on the Edmonton special team got their hand on a field goal attempt by the Roughriders. It ended up getting deflected wide, and Edmonton didn't even bother to run it out. They just took a knee. Oh. And then Patterson has been sacked. And that is Morgan on the sack for the Elks. And if you have sack, yeah, mark it off on your bingo card. We've got another 2 and out. And the mood has shifted, I think, here in Regina. Wow. Off of 3rd and 18. It's still a monster punt, however. Leak on the... He tried to outrun it by going sideline to sideline, and it got him 5 yards. Hey. So just clarify, because I know sometimes it may take a while for a country to get the first one ever. Is it first one in this games, or first one of all time for the Olympic program, or first one for that sport? In women's 100? Damn. And they got it in the women's 100 meter, like the straight up 100 meter dash? Damn. Dang. Well, good for them. All right. We still haven't had any penalties so far, so. Wow. Oh yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson. I had heard that she was running today. Holy crap. I think I might actually have to watch that. Oh, hell. And holy crap, there's already 144 passing yards for Edmonton, and we're only in the second quarter. I'm going to admit it right now, I did not do the yardages correctly, and I think that is very much my fault. Oh dear. All right, so yeah, let's get the live overlay so that y'all can see what sort of stupid nonsense we're dealing with tonight so far. All right, there's the rush. Trey Ford will launch it to get away from it, and the receiver can't quite find it. Incomplete. Oh, it's simply Hurge. Hurge Mayala. Like, he made a decent move to give himself space, but then he lost track of where the ball was. And he was a couple yards short anyway, so I'm really not sure about what precisely went wrong. All right, for 2nd and 10, they only rush 3, and they end up dunking it over the middle. A great move by Mitchell to cut back and move past that second defender to reach the sticks. First down, Edmonton. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, the partying will probably be epic. They've made it to their own 44, and they converge quickly that time. And CJ Avery getting on the tackle of Javon Leake. Be 2nd and 10. After a bit of running success in the first quarter, yeah. Saskatchewan has decided that they don't want to do this anymore. Now keep in mind, they still also have to deal with Trey Ford. 2nd and 10, Ford has to dance around, and now he is going to run for his life. Trey Ford, however, does run into a returning attack and will only gain about 4 yards total, maybe 5. Whew. All that distance. He made it all the way back past the 20 and was only able to get himself back up to the 49. I'm not sure what CJ Avery said to him, but it made Trey Ford smile. All right, it's a 2-and-out for Edmonton. Punt goes uncontested. And bounces. Oh. Someone ended up touching it, essentially grounding it at the 15. Okay. Mills is hurt, so you picked Logan to replace him. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the Turkish shooter who... Is it true that when he got interviewed, he actually asked his ex-wife for his dog back, or was that just a joke? Oh, Saskatchewan defense. Oh, Mayer quarterback. Carey and D. Mills. And Emelis and Philpott at wide receiver and Gittens at flex. Okay. All right. Well, we haven't ended up calling Emelis's name tonight. I mean, we have called Tevin Jones, Eugene Lewis. Tevin Jones was the one who got that 93-yard reception and run for the touchdown. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Twins up on the White Sox 1-0, top of the third. Closer to 100 losses every day. Hey, last time the Cubs got 100 losses, I gave that team shit. It only seems fair that I give my team shit. And a great tackle by Purifoy for loss of 3. Wow. I'll give him a loss of 2, so 2nd and 12, but dude just did not buy it. Defensive back coming in to make a play on the run. They end up only rushing 4. However, the first tackle gets missed. He will get 8, but Hickson definitely short of the marker. Do they go for it right now? Because Edmonton has been surprisingly lively on the offense. Yeah. MKI, I'm not going to pretend to understand what they are doing. All I can think is nobody wanted to pay what they were asking. And hopefully they do not injure him in the process. All right, that's another 2 and out. And Dylan Mitchell will try to reverse field, but he will get caught up and brought down. Got a little bit too cute. Oh, seriously, did the Bears win that game? Holy crap, they did. Sorry, I didn't I didn't bother with it. I mean, I saw that Davis Mills was in, so I knew I wasn't missing anything. And yeah, I do acknowledge that, Jared Goff will probably only be in for like one series if they decide to play him at all. But as always, I got to remember the important thing is me getting used to the new faces and evaluating them. Oh, man. Now I think about it. Oh, Luke, it did. And it arrived intact. The box arrived sealed. So, you know what? A minor victory for, parcel delivery on both sides of the Atlantic, but, oh, whatever. I just accepted that it would take a while because of, distance and what happened the last time I tried international shipping. All right, Trey Ford has to duck out of the pressure. He'll have a dump-off play. Rivas will get in on the tackle, making it 2nd and 6. Justin Rankin on the reception there out of the backfield. And he was willing to get in and throw his body weight into that charge. Okay. Before things finish up, a great snag out of the air by Gittens up the middle. Trey Ford with a free defender rushing him. Oh, hell, that was nice. You know what? I am putting down what a throw and what a catch. That play was just that good. Considering all the circumstances involved. And there's one of your people, John Jay. That's a reception and a first down by Gittens. And now we have an actual bit of success with the run game up the middle. Justin Rankin now getting the rock. He's 2nd and short coming up, probably gain of 8. Clock continuing to run. Officially, we're under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, yes, we can also check off missed kick attempt because that was what led to the rouge. And Rankin carries for the first down. And once again, Edmonton getting success in the run game against what, according to what I'd read on the CFL website, is considered a very good defense when it comes to the run. So maybe they recenter themselves, realign their chakras at halftime. And a great job just dancing around the line. And Leak gets down to the 30 of Saskatchewan. Holy hell. The Elks are just having a hell of a night. Now, can they hold it up in the second half? They'll run 3 slot receivers on the far near side and then pass it out on the far side. They got the first down and more down to the 16. Leak out of the backfield on the reception. They got all the coverage to bite down to the near side of the field with so many receivers in motion. And after he beat his first dude, was able to make the second guy miss, getting him to overcharge the tackle. Elks having a good first start. And here's a little pitch. Missed first tackle. They turned what could have been a huge loss into a 2-yard gain. Officially down to 6:37 to go in the second. Now 2nd and 8 coming up for the Elks. Let's see. Officially, Trey Ford is up to 190 passing yards. I was so off on the yardage for our bingo spaces tonight. What the hell did I put down for visiting team passing yards? Under 250 yards passing. Wow, I was a pessimist. And it's another dumping underneath. About 1.5 yards shy. So the Roughriders defense holds. Oh, 3rd and 2. Field goals coming out. They're not feeling that brave yet. I mean, they're looking good right now, and to the credit of the Elks defense, I've seen them make some good plays on defense. We have our first penalty. Oh my goodness, it's Roughriders. They were offsides. Oh, you poor dumb bastards. Yep. Yeah. He jumped. Oh, and it was CJ Reeves offsides. It'll be half the distance to the goal and a fresh set of downs for the Elks. Damn. Hey. Hey. MKI, you never know. So now 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Play number 10, officially 5:05 to go in the first half. And it is a run by Leak right up the middle barely touched. And that is his first rushing touchdown of the season. Damn. Javon Leake went to the University of Maryland and everything. Unfortunately, not a rookie, so we can't mark it off as a rookie touchdown. Oh, Devin Williams looks like he won a Tamagotchi, or I didn't see what was up there. And the point after by Boris Beatty. It is good. It feels just a bit, it only feels like just a bit disrespectful that they ended up getting that touchdown on the ground when, you know, the run defense of the Roughriders is supposed to be a big deal. And oh God, there's an American Cornhole League Championship. And of course, it's on the CBS Sports Network. Like, is the American Cornhole League our punishment as Americans for making fun of darts? Is this what we have wrought? Oh, you're going to make fun of people who take this bar sport seriously? Ha 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 ha, I'll show you. Now they have a deal with CBS. Yeah, screw it. Oh. Honestly, I never would. I never would, Luke. But knowing how many people can't manage to follow golf, I can't imagine how many people will just look at darts and wonder, and just wonder. But then again, like cricket, it's something that a lot of people would understand, and that kick had to be tracked back inside the end zone, and a great stop by the Elks special teams, but it looks like we've got an injured player out on the field. Okay, we're going to have to take a little bit of a pause while they do some talking, whatever is going on. Oh, I did not get the special teams TD thing marked off. But it is on the list, so good. Oh, but no, going for it on third down, and oh, yeah, we've got can't see the player's number, but it was somebody who looked like they were involved with the tackling attempt on that special teams play. Maybe there was some hard contact between like knee to knee or something. We won't find out. They're just going to do a package of Frankie Hickson during the game against the Alouettes last week. Sure. Oh. Absolutely. I mean, Luke, I used to have a hell of a good time playing darts at the old bar, a couple of the old bars on Clark Street, and oh boy, that Elks player is being helped off the field. They cannot put any weight on the leg. That is unfortunate. All right, Patterson Company fakes the handoff, looking for clearance. The defender fell down, and that is how Emilius gets his first catch of the day, gets the sticks moving for the Roughriders. Yeah. Trying to match the move, the defender just lost his footing. Will be a handoff this time. Hickson will be dragged down after gaining 6 or 7. Second and short, no big deal, but also 3 minutes in heaven about to come up. Oh, and in case you new to all this rigmarole, last 3 minutes of any half of CFL football, clock stops after every play, no matter what the outcome is. Second and 3, they don't go with the immediate handoff. They'll go with the dump-off pass, and that looks like the correct play. Keyshawn Johnson is able to essentially military crawl forward past the sticks for the first down. And yeah, the crowd not quite dead yet here in Regina. Patterson has the time. The defender fell down, steps out of the tackle, and now will slide. So he'll be given about 7 yards. But damn. Shea Patterson using his legs, and was that a... No, that was a 7-yard run, but... Oh. It's been so long that we had one, it just completely slipped my mind. We did get a 10-plus yard QB run from Trey Ford. In fact, it was 23 yards long, so... Yes, we can check off 10-plus yard QB run if you have it on your bingo cards. Yeah. And those long-suffering home fans. Oof. I am just hopeful that they can keep it up for the second half. That's all. Especially for how well and how physical that their defense is being. I mean, purely in the area of just completing the tackles and not allowing too many players to just step out of their grasp. That one escape by Shea Patterson excluded. Oh yeah, we definitely need to get some music ready for when we take our break. There we go. And now what is this whistle for? No one knows. No, they were just looking for an excuse. They could not get one. They threaten an extra rusher, drop back. They bring 5. However, they do get the first down connecting with that. I believe that's Amelis over the middle. And now we got some jawing going on. And this is where I would be very cautious if I were the Elks defense. Do not get wound up. Do not do anything stupid that will cost your team some penalty yards. And also thank you for not just running into Shea Patterson. All right, doing the slaw on the far side. He's looking that way the whole time, and he overthrows a Joe. Ah. Damn. Nothing but daylight for a Joe. We are calling that a wide open QB failure. I think even yeah, oof. Damn. He has the time to run, and this time he connects with a Joe inside the 40. And in they go to Edmonton territory. And the crowd is up and lively again. All right, we're down to 1:58 to go. And now we have to stop again. Not sure why we're stopped again. And thank goodness we're still losing at the end of the third. There's a flag but for what? Oh my goodness. A 10-yard misconduct penalty for kicking the ball after they had placed it. God damn it, Edmonton. Holy hell. So now they're down to the 26. Now what? Oh, thank you. We've got 4 seconds back on the clock. Why not? What did I tell you? Just tell you not to do, Edmonton. Come on. All right. Once again, Patterson gets all the time in the world. Oh my goodness. That is a touchdown. Holy hell. And that is Sean Bain Jr. on the touchdown reception for the Roughriders. Just like that. Yeah, I think he was inbounds. I'm not sure if he crossed the plane. But yeah, he definitely caught this ball and threw some very, very physical contact. I don't know whether they would, I'm not sure what they would. Yeah, I think I'd feel comfortable calling that a touchdown, or at the very least inside the one. Oh, they're gonna take it back for 20 seconds while they place him inside the one because his toe was out. Oh well. All right, well maybe we can get a QB rushing touchdown, you know? Yeah, they're taking it away. So yeah, now they have first and goal essentially. Oh, and the player just ran right into the camera. Ah. Well, Patterson is going to go for it instead, and he gets it like a bullet up the middle, diving through. So, yeah, we can leave the points on there, and we can check off QB rushing touchdown. So, hey, everybody wins on that play. Ah. Congratulations, Melanie Pierce. You got your $200 Save on Foods gift card. And point after is good. That is why, Luke, we are just only struggling to keep up with reality when we try to be creative. And still just a rough hit. But hey, it gave them the yardage they needed for Shea Patterson to get his QB touchdown right up the middle. Now, will the Elks be able to respond? I mean, they've been able to get away with a few bombs this game so far. And this kick will be lofted to the 14. Tries to get up ahead of steam, but meets a wall of green jerseys at the 35. All right. So we're down a few more seconds, and we have, oh no. Oh hell, Javon Leake is down on the field. Oh, this is not good. And he wasn't even the one talking. He wasn't even the one on the return. That was Cobb. He just got shook up on the play, and now he's holding his arm very still. So, ugh. All right. Yeah, just got the wind knocked out of him. Well, they got up to the 35 anyway. So 145 to go. And the run defense converges, but the man does not stop. Out to the 52-yard line, Rankin with the run. Wow. You think they have him at the line, but all bunch of tacklers just bust each other up at the line, and he's able to break through. It's like a Three Stooges routine. Finally gets thrown down when he reaches the second level, but extra pressure coming through. Ford will go down inside the 40. And Real Claire will get the sack for the Roughriders. 2nd and 23 now coming up. They ended up rushing 6. And it was a delayed rush. Got a jersey, got an ankle. That was all he needed. And they're going for a run. And they get a good bunch of it back across the center line. In fact, they're short by 5, but damn. Rankin greatly improving the prospects, and they completely made them bite. Rankin with another great run. Oh. They thought about it maybe, but no, they will punt it away. Oh goodness, this has been a wild game. Thank you again to our sponsor, the Home Depot, for sticking with us through this CFL season. It was worth it waiting for tonight. Definitely worth it. Punt is away. Try to make it sky high, pinned inside the 2. And there's not enough coverage to get him past the 15. All right. Not much for the return for Alford, but still plenty of time, I think, for Patterson and the Roughriders to do something. All right, we're still down 1-0 at the end of the 4th. All right. Come on, Sox. You can get us to stop paying attention to you. All you have to do is just keep losing. All right, Luke, go ahead. Meanwhile, Hickson dodges a couple people, ends up getting out to the 35. Wow. Got 20 seconds. Maybe they can get themselves in position for a field goal. They would only need 14. They would only need 13 after tonight to reach 99 losses. So it's plenty of time. We're only at the beginning of August. You know, suffice to say, the Stan Bowman thing left me a lot angrier than I originally anticipated, and I did not want to say anything that I didn't mean or that I thought I would regret. Meanwhile, does get chopped down at the line. So, not much time left, but Maybe one more pass play for Peterson to set them up for an easy field goal. There's the Trey Ford package that we were waiting for, and him rescuing that play as a good mobile quarterback is supposed to do. Oh wait, is it already? Are we done? Is it halftime? I guess it is. They're doing the end of the half interview with Trey Ford. They've already put his stats. Oh yeah, he's their general manager, and yeah. And I'm just going to leave it at that. It is time, after a very surprising first half by the Elks, for a pause for the cause. So get a drink, get a smoke, whatever you need to do to cope with the fact that Trey Ford is doing good things for Edmonton. They're currently in the lead at the end of the first half, 20-15 over the Roughriders. And we will see you soon for more CFL here on another Stupid Sports Show. Thanks for tuning in.
Pump it,
All right, we are back here on another stupid sports show, and to be honest, Corn Man, I don't think what's going on with Saskatchewan right now can be described as a choke by any means. Like I said, different QB for the Elks this week. Trey Ford in his first real start, and even with getting punched in the balls, he has 190 passing yards today, 93 of which came on a single touchdown bomb that he threw. But it is a different team, and they've been successful on the ground, which is supposed to be the Roughriders' defense's forte. Meanwhile, we have another decent return coming from the Elks. They'll get out to the 41 on this kickoff. And oh hell, Trey Ford's a Canadian quarterback. You don't say. And yeah, I totally screwed up all the yardage things on the damn bingo spaces. Get those back up for those of you who are playing along today. So, can they keep this lead? And yeah, can they hold? Can they keep up the scoring? Because their defense has been a little bit since the second quarter began, and including that really dumb misconduct penalty of kicking the ball after it had been spotted. And now wow. We started with Edmonton having to call a timeout because they did not have the correct package of players on the field. Oh, that's rough. All right, so they just lost themselves a timeout. Woof. All right, let's try this again. 1st and 10 from the 41. Oh my goodness. And now we have a time clock violation because they are just confused. Holy hell. Folks, we are off to a funky start because Edmonton has not been able to get their shit together. And now they are at 1st and 15. Oh, no, they don't lose the timeout. They got the time clock restart. And Milligan with the big impact driving the receiver out of bounds. He'll maybe only get 3 yards on that. Oh, no, he's got a few more. It'll be 2nd and 9. See, yeah, Saskatchewan's not choking the game away. They just needed to realize that they weren't going. Their defense didn't have to sleepwalk through this game. Edmonton was still going to try. That was Malik Carney on the big tackle. Ford has to escape the pressure, does get it away. However, the receiver is tackled at least 4 yards short of the first down. Maybe only 3, but... Oh, Javon Leake is back. Okay, so he's okay. They ended up bringing him back in. Oh boy, there are some complaints being heard from in the living room. Can't wait to find out what that is. All right, we have a 2 and out to start the second half. Here is our punt. Backs him up to the goal line. Doesn't have room to go up the middle, so he has to dash out of bounds. I'm not sure he even made it to the 20. Oh, he did. He just barely got past the 15. All right. We've had some decent things out of Patterson, including that great pass that led to him getting the QB rushing touchdown up the middle. He's 9 for 13, 113 yards with 1 touchdown. And Hickson, all the room up the middle, at least 14 yards for the first down. All right. Let's see if I can actually get a bingo. No, they got wasn't a home QB that got that. Strangely, we haven't had procedure yet. Meanwhile, that time, Hickson ran into his own dude, ended up getting just caught up in the excitement, and they all fell down together. Holy crap. With this card, I only need a procedure penalty, which strangely enough we haven't had yet, to get a bingo. Okay. Second and 4. They will rush 4. A little bit of people in his face, and the receiver had to play defense. Ajuaju was got out-positioned by the defender, who was Cordell Jackson on that play. I think he may have had a better bet lining up the ball. Yeah. Oh, he might have even gotten his hands in the face mask too, but went uncalled. So, hey. Punt is away. Over the center line it goes. Back at the 21, an initial miss, but grabbed right at the 30. Great tackle there by Justin Herdman-Reed. And yeah, I think I may need to bring somebody in. Hang on a moment. Hang on. All right, Monty. Let's be real with each other. I heard you and Angie going bonkers out there. Now you going to settle down? Because she's a senior cat. She can't be as bonkers as you are. No, I don't think the Ticats play tonight, Monty, so you can go back. Oh, yep. Fantastic. That is going to be the next few hours. Oh, wow. Well, at least the Elks were in it for a while. But Trey Ford and company tried to get it back inside, but the defense was waiting that time. Get Thurman on the tackle for Saskatchewan. Once again, Javon Leake. Second and 9 from the 31. Ford had a great first half. Will he have to now carry the Elks? Late rushers coming in, gets the pass away, and a great little pocket for number 84 to run to. The catch is by Tevin Jones, who is the guy who got the 93-yard bomb that got Trey Ford his one touchdown pass today. Yep, got that foot dragged in and everything, even by NFL rules. Yeah, he's out for 200 yards now. Overshooting on that, and he ends up kind of just doing that clumsy slide at the 50. Okay. And it looks like his play sheet fell out of his wristband, so he had to stuff it back in real quick. Hopefully it's not more of a major emergency than that for Trey Ford. 2nd and 7 now. And a good job. Good job, not only on Ford gaining it away quickly, but Herge Mayala being able to get around at the point of initial contact by the defender to make sure he crossed the sticks. First down, Elks. And holy crap, Trey Ford had the patience to wait for that correct play to develop too. Hopefully he can have as much time for the rest of the game, because I have a feeling, yep, there comes an extra rusher off the corner. It does get picked up on the edge. He's going to try the other direction, and it is picked! Roland Milligan gets the interception on Trey Ford. Bit of an arm punt, but still. Oh, hell. Is this where everything goes wrong? No, I don't know if we're at that point yet. The Saskatchewan offense did become awake again in the second quarter, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Is there anything new I can put into the bingo? That's a really important question. Well, we can put interception. Yes, we can. Anything else? Well, we might be close to actually to having another lead change, and we don't often get a whole bunch of lead changes in these games, so I mean, I'm not complaining. It's another box we can check check off. Oh yeah, just make sure to mark off first turnover. Still haven't had a rookie score. MLS or Gittins haven't gotten a TD. And the crowd stayed decently vocal as the game has been going, so I don't think we have a zombie crowd. Besides, they're only down by 5. Oh man, they just ended up drawing people like flies. So from their own 15, Shea Patterson and everybody starts up again. Fake the handoff to Hickson, rolling out to his right, and gets it for the first down. Who is that? Oh, Keyshawn Johnson with the reception and able to dive forward in traffic for the first. Out to the 28. Different Keyshawn Johnson, just in case you're wondering. They favor the near side on the option, send the run that way, and won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe only lost a half yard, so probably still 2nd and 10, but nobody falling for it. A very rare 2nd and long for Roughriders today. All right, over the middle he looks. Is gained chase now, back to the goal line. Oh, that should have been at least a penalty for taking one guy out with a low block. We are going to have, I think we should at least have one challenge. I think there's going to be a challenge for a penalty there. Mm-hmm. So he gets pressure from 41. 42 comes to join him, and then there's a blindside block into another player. Oh, no penalty. It's only 3rd and 5. Punt will be away, but yeah. I am willing to call refs are blind on that one. Mark it off on your cards if you have it. They made a valiant effort to block the punt, but it is away. And try a stutter step at the 25, can only get to the 30. Nobody was going to be juked by that one. Oh, we've apparently also learned that the CFL announcers have weak stomachs because they were frightened by just the sight of a carnival ride. All right, back to the stats we go. Trey Ford is up to 220 yards. I was a pessimist. I admit it. So, yeah. 30 yards to go until he hits until he's over 250 yards passing, and we can't use that space anymore. Damn it. And oh my goodness, that's right. They got that drive off a turnover, so that is a turnover wasted too. Yeah, mark that off. Still a lot of time. Not going to write off Saskatchewan quite yet. The other weird thing is getting advertised what I'm assuming is Canadian country. Just a milieu that I'm not familiar with, that's all. All right, we'll have a rare handoff after a delay. Big explosion of speed by Javon Leake. I think he got the first. Just one hitch, and then off to the races he went. All right, Sticks move up to the 42. They have a compact formation, so they're going to go for it again, and no room on the outside. It seems like a dumb decision in retrospect, and Rivas just comes right off his block and limits that to a 2-yard gain. Oh. All right, and now the crowd coming up to support their team again on 2nd and 8. They'd like to be taking this lead back sooner rather than later. 3-man pressure. They get inside. Gino Lewis will be stopped at the 50. They refuse to let him get any further. And a very firm hold by the Roughriders defensive backs. 3rd and 2 officially. All right. How far can we get this punt? Maybe pin him back inside the 10. Do they find some room on the far side of the field? Out to the 30. They do. Out to the 50. Knocked out near the center line. Ooh. Mario Alford. I'm not sure where he was able to see that and find the room for it, but holy hell. Hey, they brought Joey Chestnut up to Canada to eat hot dogs in Regina. Man, good to see he's getting work. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, Trey Ford up to 226. And still no receiving touchdowns. At least not for any of the players we wanted. But still time. Oh, over in the... Oh, wow. Bottom of the 10th, and the Royals are up 4-3 on the Tigers. Dang. And if it couldn't be worse, we have tied the Twins again, 2-2 in the bottom of the 7th. We do not learn. We really don't. All right, well, at least the Rays are punking the Astros 3-1 right now in the top of the 7th. That is a good time. I encourage that whenever it can happen. And All right, well, the Dodgers haven't started humiliating the Athletics yet, but I'm fully expecting that. Oh, wow. He came here to eat donuts. Wow. They even did the eating competition with the Roughriders players. Oh, oh my goodness, he cannot hold on. In his hands and then falling right on the ground for poor Samuel Amelis. All right, 2nd and 10 again from midfield. What a buzzkill. Oh, I think the announcers are stoned. They're talking about loading up on donuts before the end of the quarter. Meanwhile, Patterson to Keyshawn Johnson for the first down defender. Not a clue. Not a clue. It's almost too easy. Now they're inside the 30. There'll be a handoff to Hickson. He'll be met at the line, can only fall forward for a gain of 3. All right. Can Edmonton hold on this one? At least one of these. They haven't been able to do it for a little while, but 2 in the slot on the near side. They're going all the way down the line for this one. A Joe, a Joe, a Joe, a Joe, a Joe. And that is the touchdown to take the lead for a Joe. Is now 21-20, Roughriders over Elks. And yeah, his name isn't one of the players I chose today, but a Joe does happen to be a rookie. So if you have rookie scores on your bingo card, mark that off. So Angela Mitchell has won herself a single serve. Was that an ice cream maker or something? I don't know. Oh no, they're going for 2. Okay. Get ourselves another spot no matter what. Looking for the fart, and it gets picked off. There is a flag on it, however. Okay. And pass interference. So they will try it again. So I guess that's all right. All right. Meanwhile, okay, good. We're losing again at the end of the 7th. Try it again, and they're going to just loop it over the middle. And it's incomplete. Amilis could not come down with it that time, and it's a failed 2-point conversion. Damn. All right, well, that is another lead change. So I think we are going to be over 2.5 pretty soon. Still no shame to the pass and the catch from Patterson to a Joe. That was great, but just also great effort by Bynum to make it rough on this catch. Couldn't allow Emilis to get a secure hold on that ball. Was getting his hand all up in his business. All right, kickoff is away at 1:13. They'll take it on a bounce. And Javon Leake, he has a little bit of a head of steam, and he'll take it out to the 42. All right, good return. Now can Trey Ford do anything? I'm just shocked that we have not had a procedure penalty yet. If I don't get a bingo just because we don't have a single procedure penalty, I'm going to be very put out. Yep. I'm down for that, Logan. My only thought, what rule set would they play by? And I think the obvious answer is the rule set of wherever the game is hosted. So if you were going to pick an NFL team to play against a CFL team, what would be the one you would want to see? Good job by the running back to escape the pressure. Does get tackled short. Roughriders are not giving them any room to breathe. Not sure why the clock is stopped. I thought they got down in. I thought it was down in bounds. Oh. Now they're kicking it away. So the fourth quarter will be coming. Lions versus Lions. Texans versus the Stampeders. All right. Thematic. I like it. I mean, as long as we're going to go thematic, I would probably want to go with the Elks versus the Packers, considering they're both publicly owned teams and they're some of the longest lived teams within their respective leagues. Oh my goodness, and just a quarter bounce out of bounds inside the 1. Oh, man. Julian with just a brutal punt. Ooh. All right. This is a good opportunity for Edmonton to get a good stop because it can flip the field for them. And I think as far as the game would be concerned, I honestly think as far as NFL quarterbacks who would be having the most fun with CFL, yeah, I actually think Jordan Love would be one of those QBs because of the opportunities he would get to use his feet. Um, like imagine, I mean, even imagine the Green Bay receivers being able to be in motion before the snap. Might never catch them. But then again, I believe the CFL game rather is meant to emphasize the speed aspect of the game. So, I mean, I got to be honest. I think I would want just because he fits the mold in my head of what a CFL quarterback would be. Yeah, it it would definitely have to be Gardner Minshew and the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders, the Raiders versus the Argonauts. I think I would have a hell of a fun time watching that game. And I think that I honestly think that the Raiders owner, once he crossed the border into Canada, might try to apply for citizenship. Oh, all right. Here comes the pressure on Patterson, and he got knocked down. Incomplete. Pressure getting to him in the backfield. Had to throw it away to avoid the safety. I remember holding call in the end zone. While the ball is in there means a safety in the CFL, so be careful. Yeah, I actually thought for a moment about Josh Allen and the Bills, but I don't know how his arm would handle it. Wow, that was a obvious offsides on the Roughriders. First down reception up the middle, but I think this one's coming back. Yeah, one of the receivers was very offsides as they were approaching the line of scrimmage. That's Samuel Millis, who gets tagged for the offensive offsides on that play. Yeah, when even I see it, and because the CFL still mainly relies on that central camera perspective, considering how skewed the angle is, and I can see it, it's blatant. Chiefs versus Alouettes, Super Bowl champs versus Grey Cup champs. Yeah, but if I had to even it up, I'd have to wait for Cody Fajardo to get back. I'm not. We'd have to wait a couple weeks to see if their QB situation is completely healed up. Meanwhile, that one is over Bain's head and into the sideline. Meanwhile, Patterson is yelling about a hand in his face. And now the officials are listening to him? Is he going to talk the officials into a penalty? Oh, man. They got a review, and it is roughing the passer. And Edmonton blows it again with a dumb penalty. Yeah, there's the paw across the face. Oh. Damn. All right, so now they're out to the 16 instead of being pinned back in the shadow of their own goalpost. And Now the Royals and Tigers are tied at 4. They're on to the 11th inning. Come on. All right, there's the run by Hickson up the middle. He'll gain about 6, dragging a group of people with him. Oh, now the Royals have gotten it back 5-4 in the top of the 11th. They'll call it 2nd and 5, but they're already out to their own 21, so feels like everything should be easy from here on out. Rush 5, late develop, has to escape out to his right, and Bynum cannot hold on, and no, oh no. Oh no. The defender showboats after he breaks up the play and draws a misconduct. Yeah. Yeah, they draw a misconduct foul, and it's another first down for the Roughriders. God damn it. He didn't even do that much. Ah. They just had a 2 and off and a 2 and out, and they get rid of it with a stupid penalty. Patterson, meanwhile, will get the handoff to Hickson. He gets tripped up in the backfield, is able to fall forward for 1. Damn. That's the biggest problem for Edmonton right now, is they weren't able to hold them down inside their 1, and now they're already out to the 33. Patterson has time, and he will be brought down inside the 24. Walk away. Please do not do anything else stupid. McKnight will get credit for that sack, I think, or at least half credit. And they immediately wave everybody off the field. Like, do not say anything. Don't look at anybody. Don't even breathe. Damn, finally. It had been a while, and now Edmonton has their 2nd sack of the game. Hobbs will take it on the run at the 50 and get across the center line. Meanwhile, I just saw the headline come up. Tyreek Hill restructured his contract with the Dolphins. I wasn't able to see whether it was a better for him or better for the team. All right, so details as they are written on ESPN. This restructured contract will keep him among the highest paid skill position players in the NFL, worth $90 million over the next 3 years, $65 million guaranteed. No new years were added, but now it's $106.5 million in updated fully guaranteed money. Woof. Yeah. Luke, as far as games that could be a hell of a lot of fun, yeah, Elks Panthers, but I think only with this combination of QBs, with Bryce Young and whoever they end up with down there this season for the Panthers, and Trey Ford. Actually, this seems like the kind of thing that, yeah, it does seem like the kind of thing that the owner of the Panthers would set up as like a some sort of gimmick game. Although I don't think he would compensate the players fairly for it. All right, all right. As we give the gift card giveaways, yeah, I think we definitely need to find a cat to humiliate real quick. Hang on. Hang on. As I walked away, yeah, Edmonton scored a touchdown and now they're leading again. And of course, it is another running play. Javon Leake just rips it off, goes all the way from the 50. Holy hell. Well, he won 50,000 more rewards points for Vincent Vong of West Kelowna, British Columbia. And that actually is the third lead change of the game. So we are over 2.5 as far as lead changes go. And they're going to go for two. And wide open in the back of the end zone is Gittens Jr., who boots the ball in celebration. You know what? Just for you, John Jay. Get number of lead changes over 2.5. And yeah, just for you, we are also going to include Gittens. I usually mark off the players if they get a touchdown, but hey, he actually did something. He got the 2-point conversion. And yeah, we could check off 2-point conversion made as well. So yeah, you're correct. That is pre-merger, August 8th, 1961. Hamilton Ticats playing the Buffalo Bills. All right, is this Alfred on the kick return again? No, it is not. It is number 83, and he runs into a pile of people. Jared Stearns maybe gets up to 30. And it is a 7-point lead again. Wow. Yeah. And we have an injured Elk. We have two injured Elks players. Oh boy. Commercial break we go. Yeah. I mean, the basic idea is a team that plays by CFL rules and a team that plays by NFL rules playing each other. And I'm assuming that the AFL had at least played by, standard American football rules. And by that time that they had diverged enough from the CFL for there to be a difference. Yeah. Yeah. American versus Canadian. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. A pre-merger NFL team would be Bears versus Alouettes on August 5th, 1961. Oh, yeah, and the Bears have been NFL from the very beginning. They're like, if I have to use a wrestling metaphor, they're like, some of the 80s golden era guys in WWE. That is a question. How did that go? The Bears beat Montreal at Molson Stadium 34-16. Actually, I just had an incredible idea. Hear me out about this one. People for years are yammering on about relegation this, relegation that. Here's my thought. Instead of relegating to a new, lower league, the bottom teams have to go play in the CFL. And we see how they adjust to that. I actually kind of really like this idea. Meanwhile, Patterson is going to make a break for it around the edge and will get out at the center line. That was a gamble, and it paid off for the Roughriders. All right, here we are, under 10 minutes to go, and Saskatchewan not giving up quite yet. Yeah, forget the bring back the NCAA versus the NFL. Forget the, feeder leagues of the UFS. Meanwhile, Hickson barreling down the middle of the field, and there's another injured player on the field as well, so we'll have to wait. Oi. Oh. Yeah. And I think I know which player is the injured one. Yeah, it was the guy whose leg slid out from underneath him while he was trying to get off the block. All right. Just for our curiosity's sake, what is 2023 NFL regular season standings? Okay. Let's see how this ended. So last year, the two worst teams were the Commanders and the Panthers. Meanwhile, a great defensive stop by the Elks at the line to make 2nd and 10. How much fun do you think we could have had watching the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders play against some CFL teams? That would have been so much fun. Like Sam Howell alone, he would have felt right at home. Meanwhile, Patterson is able to find nobody around a receiver. Inside the 20 they go. Oh, Derek, believe me, the papers don't want to know what shirts I wear. But just like that, lulls the defender to sleep and then curves inside. Nobody's the wiser. Stearns for the first down, Saskatchewan. And another player has to be helped off the field for Edmonton. Oof. All right. They're down to the 15, and Edmonton will have to go back and do it again. They're going to blitz the hell out of Patterson and get him back down at the 30. Purifoy with the big play for Edmonton. Wow, they threatened with all 7, and they brought all of them. Great job by Purifoy finding a couple of just the proper gap to slip through to give Patterson nowhere to go. So 2nd 24, Patterson's going for it all in the end zone. Still catches it. And he's out of bounds. Ajoa Joe nearly had touchdown number 2. Wow. He went up and landed on the white stripe, but damn. Yeah. Went up for it and came down out of bounds. Damn, I'm kind of angry he didn't get that one. Oh, we're going to have a challenge. Okay. Grey Cup finalists versus NFL's worst teams. Commanders versus Blue Bombers. I mean, the Blue Bombers did kind of get their groove back. Their defense was shutting down BC before Vernon Adams got hurt. I mean, Luke, it's free, and for the international viewers, but I don't know if it counts if he didn't have control until his feet left the. But I don't know if he completes the pass until there. I don't know. This could depend on how they decide to say when the catch was officially made. Oh my goodness. I don't know how they're going to score this one. Because he may have had his foot on the ground for an instant before he essentially left his feet to bring the ball in. And when for that instant where his foot was on the ground in bounds, his feet may have been touching. Yeah, they're unsure. Oh. All right, the ruling on the field stands. Saskatchewan loses a timeout. You know, we cannot always get what we want. So we will have a kick. We've already had one missed kick on this 37-yard attempt. They don't even really rush for it. Okay. Great effort again by Ajo. But now they only trail by 4. That's not bad. Can their defense actually stop them? You know, I distinctly remember this comment from when I was watching the video of the new NFL kickoff style, and I saw somebody ragging on saying that it reminded them of CFL football. And never in my life have I been able to more confidently say, motherfucker, you don't even know what CFL football looks like, do you? All right, back to the yardage and stats we go. Trey Ford is up to 233, so he's still hovering underneath the 250 limit that I stupidly put him on. Okay, Shea Patterson, meanwhile, has gotten up to 210 yards on 14 completions, 24 attempts. So he has passed the absurd threshold that I set for the Saskatchewan Roughriders of getting over 150 yards in the air. Yeah, I may have been a pessimist about the wrong things. So if you have that, mark it off on your cards. And one more year since Brady got his first toehold in on the European continent. Hey, next thing you know, he's going to be in the House of Lords, and then everything's really going to go to hell. Meanwhile, the Saskatchewan run defense decides to show some of the legendary toughness. Finally stops somebody. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. And the final in Minneapolis, 6-2. They finally pull away, and 14 losses. 14 losses to go. But it's a win for everybody else for the comedy. Meanwhile, Trey Ford going to run up the middle, dive forward for the first. Holy hell. I didn't think he was going to figure it. I didn't think he was going to make it out. And he also kind of just like ducked and dove through the attempted tackle on him, which was kind of cheeky. Meanwhile, Javon Leake will get it, and not enough blocking. Avery will stop him after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Let's see, Avery had this scouted the whole time, pretty much. Mayala couldn't really do much to block. It'll be 2nd and 9, and the Queen, I'm guessing that's the Queen of Saskatchewan, is egging everyone on to cheer louder. 2nd and line, they overload the slot on the near side. Pressure comes from the backside. Ford will have nowhere to go. Runs out of 2 tackles, however, and will get dragged forward, at least across the line of scrimmage. And now we have another injured player, I think, who got rolled up on. Awesome. Wow. And once again, Trey Ford's legs saved them from disaster. Ooh. Not the stress that the Edmonton Elks fans need again. They'll punt it away, hope to pin them deep, hope to get another stop, which they haven't been able to do. Oh, hell. And that punt's going out at the 6. Damn. Yeah, remember that opening kickoff touchdown from Alford? That's kind of why they've been doing all the coffin kicks. Meanwhile, the visiting team, never mind. We can't do under 100 yards rushing for the visiting team because Javon Leake himself is over 100, has 108 yards on the day. And a heavy hit on the receiver there. Oakman just flattening Sean Bain on that reception. Got up to the 10 at least. You're kidding. Oh no, we're down to 3 minutes in heaven, folks. Now we wonder, how does Saskatchewan handle this 3 minutes in heaven? How much time do they take to go down the field? Do they think that they can dink and dunk to drain clock? Yeah, we've got 14 of these damn games to go. And hopefully I don't have to sit through more than one, because at this point, we're just in it to watch the 100th loss. That's all we care about. That's all we really need. It's all the comedy we can stand. Oh, don't I wish they would, Logan. And last time they had this season, Trevor Harris was the QB, and they came back to win. Patterson and company, that pass does get away, even though there might have been contact on it, but Keyshawn Johnson able to get the first down without a big deal. Yeah, I think he might have gotten a piece out of that. Still was caught, but got him up to the 19 now. They have to get a major. They cannot win this with a field goal. They're going to try to loft it, and it is out of the receiver's hands. It was a lob for Bain, and he couldn't bring it in. Yeah, I'm calling that a wide open receiver drop. Holy hell. Damn, that is rough. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 19. I think they can easily grab this. Keyshawn Johnson got popped. He's holding his head and lost the ball. He's marked it with an incomplete. Oh, wow. Like, you heard the impact, and he is not on his feet. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Like, he didn't knock him over. He just, like, hit him so hard it jostled the ball out. You could literally see it rattling him. And it was just hit him with the shoulder. There was no to the helmet contact. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a completely legit hit. Johnson is off the field, however. I'm sure that the ref is asking for some kind of penalty. But wow, we get a stop. Edmonton does not cough up that because they've had a few issues with special teams tonight, but they are able to bring it in and bring the time down to 2:29. Holy hell. Edmonton could get their first win of the season if they do this right. Officially, Trey Ford at 233 yards and 17 completions, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And they're going for Leak, and he's going to go all the way. Holy hell. 2nd touchdown of the game for Javon Leak. There are no flags. 61 yards. As once again, patience until a hole opens, and then he is gone. Damn. Rod Byrne, you've won yourself a flat screen TV. And Edmonton, you have got a 10-point lead. Is it about to become 11 on the leg of Boris Beatty? And they get a time count violation on the point after attempt. Oh, wow. Are they going to do it? Is it an 11-point lead? They mark it through. Yeah. Did you pick Javon Leake in fantasy, folks? Because tonight he is 169 yards on 12 carries, officially listed with 3 touchdowns now. His longest run, that 61-yard scorcher. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, the Tigers came back, were able to win over the Royals in 11 innings, 6-5. All right, back to our stats of crap. Yeah, visiting team definitely not under 100 yards rushing. We can't use that space tonight. Home team, yeah, they're looking like they're going to be under 175 yards rushing. Depending on how the rest of this game goes, Trey Ford could stay under 250. We could keep that one. Strange how these things work, Luke. Always is. Meanwhile, yeah. They're going to try to cut out Alford, and then they just cut off the returner right at the ankles. Woof. Cool. All right, 2:16 in 3 minutes in heaven. Shea Patterson probably very badly wanting to get this team back into things. I mean, they did a comeback earlier in the season. They could probably do it again. They're going to try to attack up the slot. They're looking up the middle the whole time, and they are picked! Cordell Jackson going back into the middle of the field. He'll be brought down to 34. His helmet will be ripped off. There will be a penalty on the play. Oh, man. Shea Patterson looking glum as hell. And oh, crap. Oh, my goodness. Jackson gets underneath where I'm not sure who he was looking for on that throw. I really don't know. It looks underthrown to where the nearest receiver should have been. And yeah, Rays beat the Astros 6-1. Patterson is frustrated. That is our second turnover of the game. Holy hell. Looks like our number of lead changes is going to remain under 2.5. I did not expect. And Rankin will get on the run this time, and they will push him about a couple yards back. No kidding. Last time the Edmonton one was in Saskatchewan and Trey Ford was the quarterback. Somebody should have mentioned this earlier. They bring the pressure up the middle, and Jones is just going to pile it on. They are dancing on the body. They've kicked it out of the coffin and are just being disrespectful at this point. Even Zach Galifianakis can't understand the gumption, the absolute gumption of this team. Wow. Trey Ford is not the problem. Absolutely. Dale Wallace has won a $200 Save on Foods gift card, and the Elks lead by 18 now. They are saying to the Roughriders, just stay down. And they're getting shoo. He was shooing them out of the audience for the out of the end zone for the overkill. Oh, wow. I just for that alone, because it was literally just a shoo, shoo. Let's check off the crowd hates the call. Holy shit. I think honestly, that little shoo move is it's the equivalent of somebody giving you a thumbs down in traffic. Just lame, but at the same time even more disrespectful than being obscene. All right, they go break a couple tackles before getting out near the 25. Wow. I was wondering if we were going to get the first Edmonton win tonight. It was looking real sketchy in the first half, especially with Saskatchewan coming back in the second quarter to cut the lead down. And that one in and out of the hands. Bain may have felt the defender coming. Maybe not, but whoa. And we still haven't had a single goddamn procedure penalty. Bain wisely ducks out of bounds. I mean, they have to go for it on third down right now, which is, kind of a shame, but hey. As the game, and Patterson's going to stay in on 3rd and 2. So we will get them going for it on 3rd down. Go look over the middle. They do connect with Stearns. I think they're out close to midfield, if not at the center line. And they still got a decent amount of time. Purifoy on the tackle there. All right, here we're down to 1:12 to go. Yeah. Marlins Braves, who the hell knows? Oh no, now there's an injured Rough Rider on the field. That is number 61, Trevor Reed, one of their offensive linemen. Ow. Yeah, Elks teammates hyping each other up on the sideline. Love to see it. And the brave Edmonton fans who somehow found their way out of Alberta were able to siphon some gas. get across the territories all the way to Regina just to support their team. I mean, it's very kind of them to just assume that Edmonton is going to win, but you know, there's still a minute 12 left. We got to go down to the wire with this. We cannot just automatically assume that this is how we'll finish. Patterson now getting chased out of the pocket. And a very quick tackle of Amelis before he can maybe get to the 50 of Edmonton. Yeah, it looks like they're not rushing this. They have accepted their fate. And he's able to dump it off as he's in pressure, and Millis falls down so as not to absorb any more danger. And it looks like weird that they were finally going to let this play out. Yeah, Trey Ford. Oh, damn it, he got it 252 yards. Damn it. So we can't mark that off. Now part of Joe will get laid out slightly, but he will get them down pert near inside the 20. Yep. Yeah. You know, I think it's as is written in the classics. Luke, if LaFontaine's elk would spurn Tom Jones, then the engine must be our head, the dining car our esophagus, the guard's van our left lung, the cattle truck our shins, the level crossing, the piece of skin at the nape of the neck, and the level crossing an electric elk called Simon. The clarity is devastating. And the Edmonton Elks are no longer winless. Damn. They empty the backfield for everybody. Patterson gets chased around, and he'll run again. And he gets batted away anyway. Nothing to be done. Pause, smile. Even he's giving the thumbs down at this point. They throw the Gatorade on him. It is the first win since September 15th, 2023. Just a touchdown for more fun. There's still time. I mean, you don't go out with your head held high. Nothing wrong with that. They're going to try to do it here at the end. Yeah, he's launching no matter what. Oh, no, we're going to get and it's an ending touchdown anyway. It was a jump ball between a Jou, I think. Oh. It never hit the ground. It was basically it never hit the ground. It rolled over on the Saskatchewan receiver, and now it's being reviewed to see whether we've got a game-ending touchdown or a game-ending interception. Holy crap. It never touched. It just rolled the guy's calf the entire time while one or two of them tried to jump in and get control. Oh. We do get an ending touchdown. I don't know who it goes to, and somebody's won an air fryer in BC. Holy shit. Yeah, Andy, can you believe that bullshit? Neither can I. I know it wasn't your treasured Alouettes, but it was still ridiculously silly nonetheless. Damn, well, with that, folks, the Edmonton Elks have done it. They are winless no more. 42-31 over the Saskatchewan Roughriders. They are now guaranteed to split the season series with them. And we are done, I think, for tonight on another stupid sports show. Ah. Going to do something tomorrow. I don't know what, but it'll happen. If not, it'll just be DFL at the end of the night. Default CFL at the end of the night. Thank you for tuning, everybody who jumped in along with this on such late, short notice. I'm Jim B here on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you for listening, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.